Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Now today we're going to start off a new series and we're going to be making lots of different projects, mainly wreaths and flower displays, using the flowers that we got from the Llandudno craft shop. Now the first one we're going to use the lavender bush, and they came from the craft shop and they were £1 per bush. Now you can get, they look slightly different colours, so you get sort of some that are darker with lighter bits and then sort of the lavendery ones there as well. Now I actually got 6 from them, I think, or 5, I can't remember exactly now, and I'm going to be doing a different project with some others. But for this one we're going to be using 4 of the bunches. I also got some of this ribbon. Now this is 15mm and I think you get about 20 metres. Yeah, you get 20 metres on it, and this is £4, so that's a really good price because that would last so long, so you can sort of keep that in your stash. And I'm also going to use some of this hessian. Now they sell this in 10 metres. I'm not sure if you contact them, maybe they could do a smaller lot for you. I'm not sure, but you would actually just have to ask them. Otherwise it's £15 for 10 metres of this hessian, and it's a bit like, you know, the sacks that you have, you know, in the sports days, and you do the sack race. It's a little bit like that. But this is fantastic. You could do so many different crafts with this, and I'm going to use that on this wreath that I'm going to make today. Now, the actual wreath form that we're going to be using didn't come from the Llandudno craft shop, but they have got some straw ones, and they also sell the metal ones as well. So pop on and have a look for that. So we've got the wreath form, and what we're going to do to start with is to wrap round some of this ribbon. Now, I've got my hot glue gun. Incidentally, they do sell hot glue guns and glue sticks as well. And we're going to wrap it round, but I think I'm going to start at the bottom so I can kind of hide my seams. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is put a splodge of glue down here. Incidentally, someone did mention some little finger, like a plastic finger thing that you can put over to help you not to burn yourself with hot glue, and I have bought some of those, but they're upstairs. So what we're going to do is just wrap this ribbon around the wreath like this, and we're kind of sort of going to go at a little bit of an angle. I'm just going to bring the roll just through, then we can just cut off exactly how much we need. And incidentally, we've got how many videos have I got? 1, 2, 3, at least another 4 or 5 in this series, so keep an eye out because we'll be making a few things, and there's an Easter one that's going to be coming up as well. If you live locally, then you can pop and have a look at the shop. They are actually in Llandudno, so, but if not, you can have a look on their website or their Facebook group. So I'm just going to go all the way around. I really love this lavender colour. I don't really do much with purples and lavenders, but it is actually really pretty. So I'm just going to go around the rest of this, nearly done now. And then we are going to snip off some of the lavender bush parts. And it's dead easy, this, it really, really is. I think sometimes it's getting the ideas. The actual craft itself isn't that hard to do, but it's getting the ideas to sort of, to do it that's half the battle, I think, for some people. But when they've got the ideas, they're well away. But hopefully we can provide you with those. Right. Now, it's not going to matter too much if it's not perfect, because you won't be able to see too much of this from the front. You'll be able to see a bit from the side and the back, but you won't be able to see a great deal from the front. So you just go round and finish off at the back. I'm just going to cut that, and then we'll glue that to the back where the other part is. Just stick that down there. Rightio, so now we're going to start and put these lavender bushes on. What I'm going to do is snip around the bottom area here and just snip off the wire. I've just got some little like wire cutters, and I'm just going to take those off, and we'll glue these all on. That's it. And what you can do, which I thought would probably look quite nice, is we could kind of mix up some of the darker coloured ones in with some of the lighter ones. So if you can sort of break them all off the stems, or cut them all off the stems, we can kind of mix and match them. So I'm just going to cut all these off and then we'll start and put them on. Okay, so what we're going to start and do is put these around the wreath. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I've got something stuck to that bit there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue onto the wreath itself, and we're going to start and just sort of build them up. Now, the more we get on, the easier it's going to be. So just kind of glue it and then hold it down. You will need quite a bit of glue for this, so you'll need to make sure you've got plenty of glue sticks. And I'm going to incorporate these in as well, so I'm sort of going to mix and match the colours. But trust me, the more that we put on, it will look cool as it kind of builds up and comes round. I mean, what you can do, if you find you're getting sort of a bit too much green, you could cut some of the stems down so you're not sticking so much on. So that one would look nice, sort of across that one like that, so it's going in a little bit. And then this one maybe around the edge. Let's find one. So just kind of go around and fill it in, building it up bit by bit as you go. Snip off any green bits if you think you've got too much. So we're going to do the side bits, and then we're going to do something different at the bottom and the top. But I think that's going to look quite cute. I'm just going to take a bit more of the green off this one. That in there, but like I said, you might have to keep refilling your glue gun. But I think the green looks nice, but you don't want to make sure that it's just bombarded with green. So I'm going to work around a bit more of the wreath, but you can see how it's building up, and then I'll be back with you. Right, so I've gone around the whole of the wreath, and I've left a gap at the bottom and a very, very, very small gap at the top. So what we're going to do now is make a bow, and I'm going to use the Hessian to make a bow. So what I've done is I've just cut a strip of Hessian out, and if you can see, if you pull it and pull some sort of bits of the string off, it leaves like a really cute frayed edge. And what I'm going to do is just go around it, snip some bits off, and fray both sides like this. So it goes all the way along. You won't want to take too much off, maybe just that amount. I'm going to go all the way along the strip, and then that will just give a little bit of a different look to the Hessian, and then we'll tie that in a bow. Right, so now we're going to tie this into a bow, and all you have to do is go from the middle, wrap it round, and just do it like you're doing a normal, like a shoelace bow, and then just pull it tight like that, and you can just readjust the sides just so it makes like a bow that's the right size. Okay, so we're going to just glue this bow onto the bottom now. So you want to get plenty of hot glue on just to make sure it sticks. And it will fray more over time, but that's just the look that I wanted to go for. So that's kind of gone on the bottom. And now to hang it up, all I've done is I've took a piece of ribbon off the roll, and I'm just going to tie it. I've cut it at an angle. I'm just going to tie it in a knot just to secure it there. And then we're going to make like a little thing to hang it up. So just pull that tight. You can cut off any extra bits if you've got them. And then where the top part is, we're just going to loop it through and pull it through like that. And then you've got a bit at the top to hang it up. I'll just cut it again at a bit more of an angle. If you wanted to, you could leave those bits in the bottom if you can sort of fold it in different, but I think it looks absolutely fine like that. So there we go. That is the wreath completely finished, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. But it's such a simple, easy design. But that would be so nice in any kind of farmhouse decor, you know, anything like a kitchen or a dining room. I just think that that looks absolutely beautiful. So there we go. Thank you so much again to the Llandudno Craft Shop for sending me the supplies for this. If you do want to check out their website or any of their Facebook pages, then I'll put all the links for those in the description down below. So thank you so much again for watching. Keep an eye out and do subscribe because we've got more videos coming up very soon. So that's it from me. I hope you're all okay, and I'll see you again soon. You take care. Bye for now.